Well, that was awesome. Doppler and Q, who I talked about before, who I met on the trail last year, got me off trail after a day of hiking, brought me to their house. Oops, tripped. Actually took me around town and took me to a couple of really cool establishments, and then took me to their house where I spent the night. This trail community is amazing and so welcoming and so open. I had a wonderful time. Had some good food, had some good beers, and then just had a very relaxing night, sitting around a little fire pit in their backyard, and it was everything I needed. So relaxing, they were so warm and welcoming, and I just had a wonderful night. I really can't thank them enough for their hospitality. It was just incredible. And this is what happens on this trail. People open up, people open their homes and welcome you as good friends. I'm glad I got to spend some time with them. I'm looking forward to seeing them in the future. They are finishing up their hike on the AT, hopefully around the same time that I am. And it'd really be great if I was able to summit the same day they did. Really make that day even more special. It's better when you hike it with people like that. So this is Wedge, heading north. I'm actually walking through people's backyards because a friend of theirs lives about a quarter mile off trail. So there's an unofficial trail off. And that's how I got out, because there's no other access at the end of the roller coaster. I'm getting up to the trail right now, and then today I'll be heading into Harpers Ferry, and I'll take a day off. Haven't really had a day off in quite some time. Had one day off with the family here. It was nice, it was great to have them, but you're always moving. I need a day off to just sit, let my body recover, and then just really, really relax and do nothing. So that's where I'm heading, Harpers Ferry. Take a day off and then get into Maryland and Pennsylvania. Woo! It's happening. New borders. Also being to West Virginia today, so I'll be done with for regular Virginia. Can't wait. This was a very long state. It's a quarter of the entire Appalachian Trail. And I'll be done with it today. So things are happening. Gonna have a few quick borders in Pennsylvania for a little bit. New Jersey for not that long. New York not that long. Connecticut not that long. Massachusetts a little bit longer. And then you get into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. But one thing at a time. Let's just get out of Virginia and get into West Virginia. Get to Harpers Ferry. Wedge heading north. Blaze on. So this is the end of the trail that led to Red Wing in Hopeful's backyard. If you go that way, go back to the roller coaster, which I do not want to do. And then go this way. We're gonna head to Harpers Ferry. So here we go. The psychological halfway point of the trail. The trail's miles change every year. So it gets the halfway point gets a little further and further north. So what they call Harpers Ferry, the psychological halfway point, because it's like the nearest big trail town to the halfway point. So here we go, up a rocky trail. I should start getting used to it now because I'm getting ready to get into Pennsylvania. So here we go. Also, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to my channel. If not, thanks for watching my videos anyway. And if you really want, you could buy me a beverage. It's in the link below. I don't do Patreon, But I do, you can buy me a beer, a coffee, water, Gatorade, whatever you want. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's head north. Blaze on. Wilson Gap, named after the former king of Prussia. It's going to make it all true for you. Looks like I'm in the big black line in between the states. Well, would you look what we have here. A border crossing. I almost forgot what it was like. Can't believe it. Virginia is done. It took forever. Now a couple of border crossings are coming pretty quickly. And then Pennsylvania will be a little bit of a longer one. But I'm here. Made it to West Virginia. Here he is, Diving Swan.
Diving Swan here.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Fly by.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Gonna start running again.
There he goes. There he goes. Meow.
I'll see you in a little bit.
See ya.
I'll see you at ATC, okay?
That's Diving Swan. Run into him periodically over this trail. He jogs in the flat parts. Jogs. Sometimes for miles on end. Then he takes his quote-unquote break on the hills when he walks up at a much faster pace than I do. It's the type of personalities you get out here. That's extreme. Good for him. He's a Spartan warrior. I think he said he's done like 40 of them. There he goes. Well, this is slightly terrifying. I mean, it's a great view and all. Jeez. Right over this bridge. With cars looking past me. Oh well. Another day in the AT. Something new. I love it. Okay. Here we go. It's happening. It's really happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. Here we go. So, I'm in Harpers Ferry. I'm taking a day off. I did a pretty big push without much time off. Family came down, but you know, when you have kids and stuff, you're always moving around. There was no like real just sit down and rest. I mean, I'm very glad that they came down. I mean, I miss them terribly, and it was great to see my wife and kids and get to spend some time with them. But today I'm taking a true day off. It's Friday. Right now I'm walking up to 7-Eleven. I'm going to stock up for the day. I mean, it's only like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to walk up to the ATC, grab my package, that my wife dropped off there when she came down. And then I'm gonna sit in a hotel room and do nothing all day. I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna stretch, and I'm gonna barely move. The problem with that is, if anybody knows me personally, I can't sit still. So I'm gonna wanna walk downtown and walk around and check things out, but I'm gonna fight that urge and just stay in and relax. The reality is, if I wake up tomorrow feeling the way that I felt this morning, I may even need to take another day off. We'll have to see. Everything was pretty stiff and sore. That's why I need to spend a lot of time stretching and not moving. But the reason for that is I want to do Pennsylvania in one fell swoop and just be done with it, get through it. So probably take roughly about 20 days. Sorry about that, I had a bee land on my hand. It'll probably take me about 20 days straight through, with maybe a couple of Neros to take care of some minor stuff, but I will not be taking time off. Well, that's what the plan is right now. Get through, get up to New Jersey, get up to New York as quickly as I can. Cindy has a business trip coming up, so I want to get up there before she does, but knowing my luck, I'll show up the day she leaves. So I'm going to push. I'm going to do my best to get up there before she leaves, spend some time with the kids, see whatever family members want to see me, and keep pushing north. I'm not going to take time off in New York. I'm just going to take time in New York. So I'm going to hike every day. I just don't want to get comfortable and be like, oh, there's my dogs, there's my kids, I don't want to leave. So I'm just going to push through New York, spend every night at the house, the dogs, the kids, and the wife, and whatever family wants to stop by. But keep going, and then just knock this bastard off and be done with it. Not that I want to be done with it. I mean, I'm really enjoying it, but I do want to get home to my family. This is Wedge, staying put. Blaze on. Yesterday I was so excited to come, but I never really took any video. So, here we are. ACC, Harpers Ferry. And that's the famous sign where everybody gets their picture taken. And the bench where they put all their stuff. And Harpers Ferry around. Beautiful little town.